NBC News. This is Today.
We're back at 20 after 8. It seems people these days have become obsessed with their teeth. Whether we want to look younger, appear like a movie star, or just get a hot date, a lot of people want whiter smiles. We're promised them while we sleep, in just 2 hours, even in just 5 minutes. Whiter, brighter smiles. Remember this scene from Friends, Ross Geller trying out new teeth whitening products. These days, it's not just fictional TV characters looking for white magic. New York City dentist Greg Latucci has been making his patients' smiles brighter for the last 10 years. But even he's noticed the recent surge.
Today, wherever you look, you're seeing beautiful smiles. I mean, you open up any magazine, you drive in your car, you look at billboards, you see commercials on teeth whitening, and you see makeover shows with people having their smiles totally rejuvenated. It's catching on fast, and now everybody wants to have a beautiful smile.
Now you can get the whiter smile of your dreams.
The teeth whitening industry is smiling too. Business first boomed between 1996 and 2000 and is now a billion-dollar industry in North America. Over-the-counter products rang in $275 million in sales last year alone. And it's not just adults trying to look younger. Teenagers are also asking dentists for pearlier whites.
In my practice, we don't recommend doing in-office bleaching for children under 16. You'd be much better off using white strips or whitening toothpastes until you hit 16 when the teeth are fully formed.
Other than that, Dr. Latucci says he rarely discourages patients, unless, of course, you ask him to have your teeth match the color of his lab coat.
I had one patient who insisted on having this color, and we fought about it for about 15 minutes, and then finally he said to me, "Dr. Latucci, you are not listening to me. I want my teeth to go ping." And he was right. I was not listening to him, and I gave him what he wanted, and I made him swear that he wouldn't tell anybody that I did his teeth.
Dr. Mark Lowenberg is a cosmetic dentist here in New York. Hey, doctor, good to see you.
How are you?
So many different products available. How do you figure out what's going to work for you? Because not everything works for everyone.
Correct. I think the most important thing that people have to understand is there is a genetic makeup to whether or not your teeth will accept any bleach. Not everybody's teeth will whiten. And that's something you have to realize. You have to be realistic about what your expectation is. So when you go to the store looking for a product that's going to make your teeth whiten, you really have to experiment a lot because you don't know what's going to work for you.
Just because it worked for your friend doesn't mean
Exactly.
it's going to work for you. Let's talk about some of the over-the-counter products, and mostly we're talking about strips and gels. How strong are they? How effective are they?
They're actually pretty effective. For those people whose teeth will bleach, they will work to some degree. To what degree they work, that depends on each individual. The strips work great. The Crest White strips are particularly my favorite. They stay on and people get a good result with them.
And we're talking about cost of these ranging in what area?
$25 to $40.
And so if money is a consideration, and let's be honest, for a lot of people it is,
Right.
This is the solution because A, it has a good chance of working, and B, it's going to save you a lot of money over what the dentist is going to be charging you in his or her office.
Absolutely, and I always tell my patients they should try these over-the-counter products first. Because what it is, these over-the-counter products have the least strong peroxide gel in it.
Right.
So if you get a good result with this, you don't have to pay your dentist.
How often
to
do you
it.
have to use them?
Well, the initial period of time is either 5 days to 2 weeks.
But then
to
how
get a
often do you
result.
have to refresh it?
Well, with the over-the-counter products, you probably have to refresh it every couple of months.
All right, let's move into the dentist office now, and there's something called a custom tray or a
Right.
customized tray. How does that work?
This is what most dentists use. You take a mold of the patient's mouth,
Right.
and then you fabricate a custom tray that clips over the teeth. You then syringe this gel directly.
What's in that gel?
This gel has carbamide peroxide, which is a dilute solution.
But stronger than what you could get over the counter.
Stronger than that. As a matter of fact, it's much stronger. When you go to a dentist's office, this gel can contain up to 7.5% hydrogen peroxide.
So you wear that on your teeth. How long would you actually wear the tray?
Well, if you do the trays alone, we recommend 2 weeks.
And how much would this cost?
In a private dental office, it could range anywhere from $400 to $800.
All right. Then there's something called a power bleach. What exactly is that? We have some footage of that.
The power bleach is what we've seen on the television, and that's where a light source is used to activate the bleaching gel. The great thing about power bleaching is that the percentage of hydrogen peroxide gel that you place on the patient's teeth is extremely strong. it could go up to 35%.
And it takes about 60 to 90 minutes. What do most dentists charge for a power bleach?
Power bleaching could be anywhere from $500 to $1,500.
And how long will you see the effects of that?
Again, it depends on the genetic makeup of your teeth. It could last up to 2 years.
Then we've got a lot of products over here, doctor, and we're going to do this quickly, that have a lot of whitening solutions in them. Do they work by themselves, or are they good if you want to maintain the effects of these other products?
Well, things like whitening toothpaste or whitening gels, they will remove the surface stain. So they will actually make your teeth look whiter because they're removing it. So it's a good maintenance product. But all in all, you got to experiment. You got to find something that works for you.
All right, doctor, thanks very much. A lot out there to choose from. We're back after your local news.